We look now at the last race on the program, and the final race is a Class 3 over 1,200 metres. And we've got Kingland up from the 1,000 to the 1,200. Rocky Heart wears a tongue tie for the first time. Tullabegil comes to Sha Tin for the first time. Wider draw for 5 elements. Super Fortune, he's a last start winner, carries an extra £2 for the victory. Coming Patch, the cheek pieces and the hood go on. Pins Prince can't draw a gate, and Rev Parisian Tom is back in trip from the 14 to the 1,200, a distance he did win over in New Zealand.
And the speed likely to come here from a Super Fortune, a Rev Parisian there on the inside. Rocky Heart's normally pretty handy, although in his last couple of runs he has been a little bit further back from barriers 7 and 8, but he's come up with barrier 3 here. And Team Spirit Paul, certainly a horse that likes to go forward but couldn't lead last start.
Yeah, he couldn't he? So he's just going to need a little bit of luck there. War of Courage, I think, will take a trail. Pins Prince has gone forward in the past as well, but from his draw, likely to get back. And Prince Alex hasn't shown too much in gate speed in his trials.
It is 5 elements, though, our starting point for race number 10. His trainer is Frankie Law, and on Zoom, Frankie and Nick had a chat yesterday.
Frankie, 5 Elements is a horse that you'll saddle in the last race on Sunday. Much better run last time out with the headgear going on.
Yeah, last time I changed the gears. Before I used the visor, and then last time I changed the blinkers. Looks better, but I'm not sure because when set curtain white this one, we used the visor for him, but at that day it's raining, so I'm not sure. The track also may be a little bit problem for him.
And just obviously with the headgear, I mean, he's also worn cheek pieces, Frankie. Has he been a hard horse to sort of get a handle on as such? I mean, obviously he's tried different headgear, and blinkers obviously work quite well for him now.
Yes, when he arrived to Hong Kong only 2, and his form is only he raced 2 times, win in 2 years old. So I mean the horse, I think the horse may be still need to improve and still young, and so that's why we need to try different gears for him.
And just on his form, Frankie, I mean, I went back and had a look at his debut run. I mean, he was second to Packing Victory, and then that's good form. And last time out behind Super Fortune, who you meet again, obviously that form looks quite good. You've got to give him £7 this time. You gave him 9 last time around. Do you feel that's enough of a swing to help your horse get his head in front of him this time?
This time we are not really lucky. We got the outside draw also, so we need to. I mean, should be more close. I only think the draw a little bit worse than last time. So if the draw should be better, I think it should be really close. And but anyway, we don't know the draw before, so we try our best.
Yeah, so I mean, you've got a great jockey on board, Blake Shin, who really rides them so well when holding them up. I must just ask you as well, Frankie, just on the title race between yourself and John Size, you're both keeping up the momentum, but there's only a couple of winners between you both. So are you happy going into the latter part of the season that you've got a strong team of horses to try and win another premiership?
I think usually every season I try hard, and my boss. He also have a great team, and he has a lot of good horses, and so I think we need to call him super size. Not size. He's super, and I try hard. I try hard. At this moment, we just 2 behind boss, but still have nearly 3 months. So anyway, I think we both will try hard.
Best dressed man in Hong Kong racing is Frankie Law. We'll move on, Paul, from the interview with 5 Elements and Frankie to Pins Prince and Rocky Heart, who's getting very close to a win.
Yeah, look, I think Rocky Heart's one of the main chances in the race, and he's going really well at the moment. Pins Prince, he's just got this awkward draw to overcome, so he's just going to be a little bit further back than he would like to be, I think. So, yeah, Rocky Heart definitely goes in for me.
Yeah, Rocky Hart ran into Flying Ace. Of course, that's Campione there on the fence, who came out and won the other day, but he's been getting closer again to another victory. Just 1 win from his 10 starts, but 3 seconds and 2 thirds, and he was only beaten by a very short margin here.
Matthew Chadwick on board for Francis Lloyd with Rock Your Heart. Atala Bagil, Tom, you were keen on him at Happy Valley last time. Track switch, he is sticking strong.
Yeah, I am. I think the big track should suit him. 1,200 metres again. He was near the rear. You can see he's held up there behind High Rise Soldier and Forte, and then the gap eventually comes to the outside of Forte, but he was beaten here by one that was well backed on debut in Nakoni County and Co. So I think he's got strong claims here, Paul.
Yeah, like he goes in for me as well. Just a query, I suppose, coming to Sha Tin, but the way he races at Happy Valley, it shouldn't be a problem.
And finally, Paul, down the straight we go at Sha Tin for the trials. Prince Alex, he's had 2 of them. This is second behind Keefe.
Yeah, just the 2 trials to date, and he's 11.42 pounds coming into the race. He hasn't got too much gate speed, but look, he finished off nicely enough. I'm happy just to watch him go round on debut here.
Yeah, so am I. He's had his name shortened. He was Prince Alexander when he arrived, trained by Archie Alexander, and he last raced in the Gothic Stakes and the Stutt Stakes as well. So just happy to watch him. He was hard-ridden there late in that trial. He
won over 1,400 metres at Bendigo and Sandown prior to arriving. So that is the preview for race number 10, apart from the selections, Paul.
Yeah, I like Super Fortune in this race. I think he's going to be out in front, out of trouble. Matthew Poon, a change of jockey for him, but look, he knows the horse and I think he can kick away. So he's on top. Rock Your Heart, the biggest danger. From barrier number 3, he's going to be really close up. Orta Bagil coming here to Sha Tin for the first time. He's run well at Happy Valley. And one outside the square, Kingland, I'll put in. He's just had the 1 start. I like the fact he's coming up to 1,200 after a debut run over 1,000. 7, 2, 4 and 1.
4, 7, 2 and 5 or Tully Bagil on the top here for David Hall and Zach Purton. Ahead of Super Fortune, Rock Your Heart and also 5 Elements. 4, 7, 2 and 5.
There you have it, the preview for race number 10 and the preview for all races at Sha Tin. The first gets underway. The early start time at 12:45.